So if you would have told me back during those early days of writing the script that I would have the chance to work with an Academy Award winner, an actress from one of my favorite movies of all time, The Music Man, Shirley Jones, and also that I would get to work with a comedic genius who has forgotten more about the film industry and comedy than I'll ever learn, Marty Ingels. And if you would have told me that those two would be married and that they'd be one of the most interesting odd couples you've ever met, I would have said you're crazy, but that's what happened with this film. We got a chance to work with Shirley Jones and Marty Ingels.
Yeah, it was great to work with Shirley Jones. She's a legend, you know, and probably the most humbling day of my life. She said, after a scene, she said, "Do you know who you remind me of? You remind me of Jimmy Stewart." And I laughed, and she said, "No, seriously, both on and off camera." It was a really cool moment. I told my wife that needs to be on my tombstone.
And she would just sit around, both her and Marty, you know, in between takes, would just tell us old stories about Hollywood, and it was like going to some sort of film school, just learning from them.
At one point, I just kind of sat down with her, and I think over lunch, and there was other people at the table, her husband and a few other different people, but just tried to learn from her and just absorb some wisdom, and it was amazing. Like really one of those awe-inspiring moments where you just look up to someone, admire them, and in real life, they're just as lovely and beautiful as they are on the screen.